Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is still Tuesday, November 1st, 2nd, 4th. I had to count down back from Halloween. Halloween was the 31st. So Saturday was the 1st, Sunday was the 2nd, Monday was the 3rd, today is the 4th. I got to get it right. It was a Joe Biden moment. Sorry, forgive me. Today is Tuesday, November the 4th, 2025. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. I really appreciate it. Truly grateful. And have I got a good one for y'all? At least I think so. I'm tooting my own horn then. Hey, if you don't toot your own horn, who else gonna toot it? Toot, toot. I toot mine. You ain't got to toot yours. I'm gonna toot my own horn. I ain't waiting on nobody else to toot my horn. So let's go with it. Do y'all remember this movie? It was called The Perfect Storm. That was the name of the movie, The Perfect Storm. But it was based on a true story and true events that can happen. A perfect storm. So I looked up the definition. I Googled what it said. But the movie was about, you had hurricanes forming. And a certain set of events happened that normally don't happen often. It's a rare occurrence. It's very rare. That's why they call it the perfect storm, because nothing perfect. But this storm here is one like you've never seen before. It was like a hurricane, some tornadoes, a typhoon, or whatever, had all formed at the same time. They were heading toward each other, and some kind of way they was able to join. Like three hurricanes, like you know how you have three hurricanes in the Gulf? You know, and one form in the Gulf, one form in the Pacific, one form whatever. The current got them heading in the same direction. Even though they formed in different areas. One of them a category 3, one of them a category 3, the other one a category 5, whatever. Just put a number on it. In some kind of way, even though this hardly ever happened, and probably it didn't happen maybe once or twice throughout the history, to where those three storms start heading towards each other. And instead of canceling each other out, they some kind of way combine and create one big massive storm. Three storms combined into one, they call it the perfect storm. Where you have a bunch of different things joined together. Here's the definition of it. A situation, which was, the movie is about hurricanes or whatever. But in real life, it ain't got to be just about hurricanes. Follow me. A perfect storm is classified as situation where several problems or events converge, join together. You got several events or problems that are going on at the same time, and they join together and create one big massive problem. Situation where several problems or events converge, join together, to create a worse outcome than any single factor which would have caused alone. Three hurricanes joined together and caused more damage than what one hurricane would have done on its own. The perfect storm. So now we have a situation going on in our world right now, especially in America, where we got a perfect storm brewing. Yes, we do. We have a perfect storm brewing in America right now. Well, we got a bunch of different problems going on at the same time. They're about to merge and join and cause one big, massive problem. Example number 1. Food stamps cut off. That's a problem. That's a storm. But in and of itself, by itself, it's a storm, but it ain't as major as it is when we add all the other things to it. So you got the food stamps cut off, right? That's one storm. But then at the same time the food stamps cut off, the healthcare premiums are about to skyrocket because of the whatever, Obamacare, whatever. So all those people are about to be asked out around the same time with the food stamps cut off. Food stamp cut off, Obamacare. That's two storms. brewing at the same time, about to join together and merge. But it ain't just them two. A lot of people will say, I'm going to show you some clips of why people say they don't care nothing about food they're getting off this stamp. These folks I'm going to show you going to make you see why people don't care. Cut them off. We don't care. We don't care if they starve. Because we don't see the elderly that's getting cut off. The disabled people that's getting cut off. We don't see no videos of them. All we see are these idiots I'm about to show you. All over the internet, they're too stupid. They can't just chill out and be quiet. It ain't nobody's business what you getting. Remember I told y'all, don't let nobody know how good you doing. Don't tell nobody that you done got a raise, got a better job, got a promotion. Don't tell nobody. And if you're getting thousands of dollars worth of food stamps while the rest of us out here struggling to put food on the table, that work hard every day, you're going to get on the internet and tone us with it. I'm going to show y'all that in a minute. And this is why people don't care about the stamps. Who cares? Cut them off. Help them. Let them starve. Let them get it how I've been getting it, the best way they can. Anyway, but that's I'm going to get into that in a minute. So now you got no stamps, one storm, no health care, two storms, and then you might say, well, go get a job. They can get a job at the third storm, no jobs. Now you got all these people with no stamps, no the Section 8, all that shit cut off, or finna be cut, no health care. The people with Section 8 on the verge of losing that if they ain't already lost it. And then you might say, well, pay rent like I do. They was already broke. I think that's kind of cold for people who've been crippled. Whether, no matter whose fault it is, these people have been crippled. These people that have been getting stamped for 30, 40 years, generation after generation, they're crippled. Don't know how to, they don't have an idea. I told y'all when my mom died, I had never paid a bill. The people came to cut the lights off. The bill was doubled up. It was like $280. Back then, that was a lot of money. For like a doubled up bill, not 1 month. It was like 2-3 months behind. It wasn't but like 2 something. Then the folk came out there to cut. I said, what y'all gonna do? What y'all doing? They said, if we cut the power off, it's delinquent. I said, how much is it? He was like 2 something. I had about $3,000 in my pocket. Didn't know how to go pay a bill. Didn't even know what a light bill pay was, because my mom had crippled me. She did everything for my grown ass. I'm out here pumping them things, selling this, selling that, pocket full of money, but I was selfish. I didn't care about, you got to be selfish to sell that stuff, first of all. So I was selfish. Didn't care about nothing but myself. Give my mom a little money on the bill or whatever. No job, wasn't thinking about working. I was living a life. So when she died, and now all of a sudden I'm thrust, and suddenly, no working up to it. Suddenly, I had to be a man like that. And I had no idea what to do. Nobody had taught me. The streets taught me what a man was. How many backs I can blow out. How much money I can make out here in one night. How many heads I can bust for somebody talking slick to me. Don't take no noise off nobody. Don't take nothing, no crap off nobody. That the streets taught me was a man. It wasn't no damn man. I ain't know how to take care of myself. I was living with my mom with a pocket full of money. They didn't even know how to pay a light bill. When she died and the folk came to turn it off, I ain't know what to do. It was like $200 something. They for to cut it off. I got like $3,000 in my pocket. I just pulled the money out and gave them the money. Now what? Well, from now on, you got to keep going down there and pay the bill. When they do, I said, where I go? And they looked at me like, what? I ain't know. I was crippled by my mom. The system, our system, is flawed, and it has crippled these people. Well, you throw them off stamps right now, just throw them off. Throw them off welfare. Throw them off Section 8. Go get a job. The perfect storm. Cause right now ain't no jobs. You got people out here that want to work, can't find a job. People that want to work losing their job on a regular basis. How you gonna tell these folks to come out here and find a job when you want a job and can't get one? They don't even want to work. Here it is. You got millions of us out here. Either working, ain't making enough, got to work 2, 3 jobs, just one person. We can't find work. No jobs. Say they hiring, they ain't hiring. Or if they are hiring, if somebody is hiring right now, you best believe that job sucks. There are people been out of work for months, weeks, months, some a year. If they only choose to work on their particular field, somebody with a chemistry degree decide they're not going to go work in no gas station until something come up with chemistry. Like the guy told y'all about, that's a chemist that was working at the truck stop. He ain't had no price. He said, fuck it, I got to make something. But you got a lot of people with them degrees that ain't finna go work at no gas station. Ain't finna go work at Kmart clothes, Dillard's or something. Until, well, ain't no wrong with Dillard's. But y'all get my point. You got a chemistry degree, you $100,000 in student loan debt, and here you is working at a fast food restaurant. A lot of people ain't willing to do that. They just rather sit out there they can't find a job, rather than go sit up in a McDonald's somewhere. May I take your order, please? And you got a chemistry degree. A lot of people ain't doing that. They just can't make themselves do that. They don't work too hard for that damn degree. They go sit at McDonald's and say, you want fries with that? Everybody ain't gonna be able to do it. I don't even know if I can do it. If I got a chemistry degree, college degree, and I gotta ask you want fries with that shake? So, we got no affordable housing. And we're going through a recession at the same time. That's a perfect storm right there. It's just boom, powder keg, waiting to explode. The perfect storm. That's what we're experiencing right now. We get all this stuff. If it was just no stamps, the stamp for whatever reason cut off, but there's plenty of good jobs out here where they can just go get a job and they can just go apply for a job. Okay, you're hired. And then on the job, they're making enough money. Well, okay, I only missed a stamp. I got enough money on my job to pay for the food. Then that wouldn't be no problem that the stamp cut off. But it is a problem because the stamp cut off and there's no jobs. The healthcare about to be cut. There's no jobs. Housing is ridiculous. Can't afford it. And there's no jobs. When a recession, about to be a depression, and there's no jobs. All this going on right now. November 4th, 2025. Everything I just named is happening right now at the same time. Perfect storm. Situation where several problems or events converge to create a worse outcome than one single factor would have caused alone. So now we got people that can't get their stamps, they can't get their health care, they can't afford the house they're living in, and they can't just go get a job. All that shit going on at the same time. That's one big problem. That's all them problems come together to join one major problem that's going to destroy all of us. And to put icing on the cake, the people that were receiving the food stamps can't get no sympathy. Most people don't even care that they lose them. Most people celebrating and rejoicing that you can't get your stamps. Why would somebody rejoice about that, Big Ward? What about the old folks and the disabled veterans or whatever? We don't see them. They're not the faces of food stamps and government assistance. We don't really think, to be honest with you, when we think food stamps, we don't think grandma. We don't think the Vietnam vet that got his leg cut off. Because the majority of people that's on food stamps and government assistance ain't them people. Nowadays, what we see are the perception, and perception is reality. The perception we have right now that the people that are on food stamps that have been cut are these people here.
Really just gonna be a your girl Quay, and yes, we at Sam's from the shopping hall. So y'all come along with us and let's get some stuff out of Sam's. I'm really just gonna be a very short video, just a little tic tac, boom bam. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, let's get into it. They got some animal crackers for $8.98, so we just gonna grab one of these. So yeah, my kids like Nutrigrain bars, so they for about 30 seeds for $9.98. So we gonna grab that. We gonna put it on. So yeah, we already started shopping. So we got some chips, some blowout for the kids, some little bites, some hot chips, some fruit snacks, some rushes, some powdered donuts, oatmeal pie, some honey buns, and yeah. So let's get the Central Crunch here. A box of 2 bags for 49 ounces for $7.98. So we're gonna grab one of those, and they got Frosted Flakes for $7.88. And we're gonna grab one of those. Let's go down to season aisle. So at Sam's, I come here and I get the big old seasoning salt. So I'm gonna grab one of those, and it is for $6.68, which is a good price. And yeah, let's see what else we need. So yeah, that's what we're gonna grab here from the season aisle. That's the only thing I'm gonna get out of here. They got some olive oil for $11.48, so we're gonna grab one of these. Yeah. Yellow rice. And they got it for $5.78, so we're gonna grab one of those. Like I said, y'all, the video is not gonna be long. It's gonna be a short video. So we're gonna grab this pack right here for $7.98. It's actually on sale. It's just saving $1. So we're gonna grab one of these with 2 ketchup, mustard, and sweet relish. Get some of this ranch right here for $12.48, and that's the Hidden Valley for $12.48 2 packs. Yeah. So they got the Vita macaroni and cheese, shell macaroni and cheese for $14.98. I usually don't buy this, but I ran out of macaroni and cheese, and I went to my sister's house and got this. And she had it, and this tastes pretty good, so I'm gonna grab a case of those. The twins like the ravioli, so we're gonna grab 2 cases of those for the twins. So they got spaghetti noodles on $5.48 for 6 packs of spaghetti noodles. So we're gonna go with those. Some of this regular spaghetti sauce, we're gonna grab one of these. It's a 3-pack for $8.98. So yeah, that's a steal. People grab one of these mashed potatoes. I don't know how much it is quite yet. I'm gonna grab 2 boxes of these because we go through mashed potatoes like it ain't nothing. And we're gonna get 2 cases of these. I don't know how much it is, but we're gonna get a case of these green beans. It's gonna be 8 cans in a pack. So we're gonna get 2 of these. I'm gonna grab one to serve ring for $6.78. So we're gonna get one of those. $6.78. We're gonna get one of these. Just the marshmallow, y'all, for $7.98. So yeah, so I'm gonna get a box of those. So we're gonna grab a box of Frito Pepper for $6.48. And a box of Fritos, $8.58. Captain Crunch Berry for $5.98. Liquor Trunk for $7.88. We're gonna grab one box of each. For the Go-Gurt, the kids love these. And the peaches, they write that together, so we're gonna get a box of them for $10.98. And we're gonna get the Go-Gurts for $15.98. We're gonna get one of each, y'all. We're gonna get the tarts for $9.98. So YouTube, this your girl Quay, and yes, we at Sam's going to shopping haul.
Is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough. Is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough.
Cassius was looking for food stamps, not me looking cute in the reflection. And yeah, we really needed food stamps bad. When I tell you we were starving, well, Cassius wasn't starving, but that's because he has breast milk and maybe a banana. But me and my man starving. Mind you, most of this shit, like, I tried to be healthy with, but my man doesn't eat anything. So, like, later in the video, you could tell what he got and what I got. I don't eat no corned beef hash. Actually, I never even heard about corned beef hash until after me and him got together. I swear if I died, he would be just like Pizza Mom. 47 pizzas, maybe a bag of grapes. The grapes is pushing it though. Okay, Miss Girl, you 33 seconds in this video. Please leave a like. If you're new here, leave a follow. If you an OG, we almost at 10K. Girl, how you feel?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nervous, overwhelmed, everything. You feel it all right now. I feel it all butterfly in my stomach and vagina.
But the question of the day is, what type of content do y'all want to see? I like making a lot of different things. I will say I feel like my niche is stuff like this. Maybe not grocery shopping, but you know, stuff like this, voiceovers. Definitely voiceovers. I like to talk and I guess y'all like to hear me talk. Also, if you couldn't already tell, we're YOLOing this grocery haul. No list, just vibes. So if y'all have any tips or tricks, please let me know. I want to make sure my son isn't a picky eater because y'all already know how his dad is. And I think if my son ended up like that, I'd cry. And if you tired of me talking, that's good because the video...
Her and her man were starving. Her man. He just standing there like he ain't got no shame. Kind of remind me of somebody. Oh, sorry ass dude I knew. Sorry as hell. Didn't want to work. Waiting on that girl to get them stamps. Oh, I know who that is. Me! Yeah, that was me. Wasn't shit wrong with me. Wasn't finna work. Y'all know my story. There you go. I thank God that I was homeless. I thank God they didn't give me no stamps. Because that would still be me today, standing there with, like him, his sorry ass, looking, waiting on, just filling the basket up, because his girl getting them stamps. That was me. Was 53 now. 30 years ago. Sure was. No shame, no nothing. My girl got them stamps, dog. I'm finna go ahead and eat, boy. Ooh, she got them stamps.
Two bags of okay, this the final grocery haul. Two bags of pot roast, two cans of croissant brochure, hamburger buns, two things of dirty rice, a bag of corn, a case of apple juice, strawberry waffle, buttermilk waffle, two boxes of this, hamburger helper, and one box of this one. A box of strawberry toast fruit, two boxes of strawberry cake pies. They're mine. Yeah, I know. Talk your shit. A thing of all-purpose flour, a bag of self-rising flour. That flour you got everywhere. Thing of sour cream, thing of fish fry, a bag of 3 onion blend meat, thing of chicken noodles, a gallon of sweet tea, baby cheese, 3 gallons of milk for the twins. Coconut oil for the kids' hair. Ham and cheese hot pie. Pepperoni hot pie. Chicken pot pie. Oil. Brownies. Peanut butter crackers. Oops, all berries. French toasties. 2 Napoleon ice cream. Some white for the twins. A box of little egg rolls. A thing of cupcakes just for two. And they complete. Today we spent 1,592 stamps. Thank you.
Man, I'm an empathetic person. Y'all know me. I believe in helping the needy, the less fortunate. But that right there makes you say F them folks. F them folks. Let them starve. That right there. But I'm finna head over here to Walmart with about 150, 200. If I feel like if I can do that. Might get 3-4 bags. Can anybody relate? I'm finna take my little $200 over here and try to get some for the week. 3-4 bags. Maybe 5, depending on how I do it. And I'm gonna be standing behind, well, not right now because Trump, somebody, the government, just shut this shit down. But normally I will be standing behind this person. Look at this bullshit.
Oh my God.
I got kids at home. What am I supposed to do? Starve to death?
Ma'am.
No, I ain't leaving this here. I said what I said. I'm leaving with it, all of it. Y'all can call the cops if you want to.
Jesus.
My husband's in the Uber waiting right outside. You think I'm joking?
Ma'am, please.
I'm gone.
Oh my God.
I got kids at home. What am I supposed to do? Starve to death?
Ma'am.
No, I ain't leaving this here. I said what I said. I'm leaving with it, all of it. Y'all can call the cops if you want to.
Jesus.
My husband's in the Uber waiting right outside. You think I'm joking?
Ma'am, please.
I'm gone.
I'm gone too. Get it, got it good. Do y'all think they should starve to death? Do you think we should let them starve to death? Now, I'm gone too. Get it, got it good. Bye.